This is the Downlight with emergency battery backup and color tunable switch, which is located here under this piece of rubber. There's a tiny switch in there that you can switch between 3K, 4K, and 5K. This one here is wired together to work with a wall switch. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This is the driver for the Downlight. This is the Downlight, and it's got a test button for the emergency battery system on the front or on the face. And then here's the battery, which, like I said before, it has underneath this rubber grommet, it has the switch for changing the color temperatures. But here is the wire that is for the test button. This powers the test button and allows you to test the battery system. This wire, which it'll have a cap on it, this is for the wall switch. This yellow and black wire is for the load or hot, constant, and neutral. This 2-prong wire goes to the driver of the Downlight, and it has this twist-on lock. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that right now. And there's that one. And it has a second one that's actually a 3-prong, and this one connects to the Downlight. It also has these wires right here. They'll most likely be disconnected whenever you receive it. And you can connect these before or after you get done wiring it. All this does is it lets the battery system operate. Basically, it's just like undoing it. Like if you're going to store this, you can disconnect this and the battery won't drain nearly as much. If it's connected, the battery system is on basically. So, but I'm going to go ahead and connect it right now and finish hooking this up. So here's the wire for the test button. And then here's a little demonstration of the test button. There's it in battery mode. It's 10 watts of battery. And then it'll just go back to normal operation when you let go. Okay, so all those are connected. And the driver also has the neutral, the line or hot, and then the ground. I'm going to go ahead and twist off a couple of these because I have connectors that I like to use that for the purposes of demonstration, they're a little better. So I'm going to connect this to load and this one to the ground. So this will be like your line in that's either, you know, in the attic space or wherever you're installing this. So I'm gonna hook up the load. So this is the hot or the load, and then I'm gonna connect the yellow and black wire to the hot, and this should be a constant hot. This should not, the hot that you're connecting it to or the load should never go off unless the building loses power, and then that'll initiate the battery system to come on. And then here's the neutral. And then I'm going to connect all the neutrals now. So you're going to take the neutral from the battery and connect it to the neutral on the driver, and then you're going to take the neutral from the line in and connect it to the neutral as well. So you have a neutral coming from the line in, a neutral coming from the battery, and all that connects to the driver's neutral. And then I'm just going to go ahead and connect the ground also. The battery and the Downlight, they ground out through the driver. And then the most important part of this demonstration is for the wall switch. So if you're not going to be connecting the Downlight to a wall switch, if you're going to leave it on all the time, you would just leave this wire capped. And then you know, the downlight would be on all the time, and it would, you know, go into battery mode, obviously, whenever the building loses power. So you take the short black wire from the battery driver and then connect it to the downlight driver. And this, for this demonstration, I'm going to use this as a wall switch. So basically acts the same. So I'm going to go ahead and connect it. So that's on. And then if this was a wall switch, you know, that's flicking it off, flicking it on, flicking it off. And so you can turn it off without initiating the battery system. And then there's me testing the battery. And that's about it. So in review, the yellow and black wire from the battery is going to the line in hot that stays on all the time. The short black wire goes to the black on the driver, but there will be a wall switch in between there. So they're gonna have to run a wire from the wall switch back to, you know, from between the driver and the battery. So, and then the neutral from the battery goes to the neutral on the driver, goes to the neutral on the line in. So there's these three neutrals are all connected together. And then just the ground from the line in to the driver. And that's how it all gets grounded. And there'll also be a diagram in the video as well to reference from.